What's up everyone? So today we'll be editing this photo of Mocha right here just to show you the before and the after. That's the before and that's the after. Actually, I started shooting this scene with the 35mm, which you can see here. The reason why I chose this spot is that I saw a bunch of moss on the logs, which looked really cool. And the light was coming in just around this area, giving it a little bit of a very focused light right here. So what I'm going to do with this photo, I'm just going to focus all the lights on Mocha. So this shot was actually shot with the 85mm, which give it a little bit more separations than the 35 that you can see here. So we'll go through my just basic settings. So first off, the basic tab, tone curve heavy that you can see. So we'll pull up the highlights, the exposures a little bit more highlights, and then we'll be using our brush, the brush that I made for the dogs. There you go. So now I don't use auto mask when I first brush, just so that press O to turn on the overlay, just so that I can use the erase and auto mask to clean up the edges instead. Alright, we're just going to clean this up right here. And once again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Alright, I think we're just going to crank this exposure up just slightly there. Mocha still looks a little bit dark, so we're going to go outside and see if there's anything that we can do with the shadow right here. Looks good. Next, we'll be just focusing the light right on her in the middle, which is pretty simple actually. I'll use two graduated filters right here, and I'll put them right there. Reset the effect, pull them down ever just about there. Duplicate that, turn that the other way. Actually, there's more light coming from this side, so I'm gonna hold that down even more. There you go. All right, next up, I'll use the brush just to darken the back here and just to add some more shadows right here. So to do that, we just pull down some more shadows. First off, I'll paint where there's already shadows, just to make it a little bit more muted right here. There's a bit more shadows there. In the second part, I'll make a new brush just to separate them, and I'll clean off this distractions in the back here. It's not so much that you don't see any more details of them, but just enough so that it goes away. Right about there. Maybe a little bit more. There you go. Since Mocha is still a little bit dark and the scene itself is ever so slightly not as bright as I want to, I'm just going to crank the exposure just a little bit over there. There you go. That looks good. And next off, I think I'll add a vignette to focus the light on the middle even more. And then I think I can crank the screen up just a bit more to make it more poppy. There you go. So this is something I've been experimenting with, which is a little bit of split toning. So I added just, a teeny tiny little bit of magenta in the shadows. You can see here. And added a little bit of yellowish orange onto the highlights, so you can see the difference here. Let me turn it on and off. You can see just to make it, a little bit warmer. And there you go. That's the before and after. Let me show you the before, the after, before, after, and then we can zoom out to see the finished product. And thank you so much for watching. This is a quick video, but I'll see you guys next time.